What's going on, William? It's Kai here at Gulf Auto Direct of Waveland, Mississippi, here to check out the Ford Escape that you asked about, bud. That is the Ford Escape SE at 24.9 with about 30,000 miles on it. So let's walk around, man, and check out what we got here. The first thing I noticed is the fog lights. We've got the LEDs, we got keyless entry, we got push start on the remote. Walking around here, it looks like we do have factory tint on the front, but the back windows got tinted at some point. Looking at just the detail on the doors, the paint, the sheen, all of it looks really pristine, like nothing ever happened. We did a hydraulic lift open support in the back. Let's see if we can get her open. Nope, not gonna let me. Yep, maybe it wasn't open. Let's try that again. Looks like it doesn't lift, but it definitely opens, and it should lift itself. I wonder what's going on there. Definitely nice cargo space. Looks like it needs to be detailed still. A little bit of dog hair, but who doesn't have an animal they love? Moving around the side. Again, no paint chip scratches, cracks, or anything like that. Easy fuel cap. Nice tires and wheels with still a lot of tread here. It doesn't look like there's any bubbles or wear on the tires. Brake pads look good. Nice plastic endings here on the bottom. Solid. Again, no scratches on no scratches or cracks on the windshields or mirrors or windows. Everything's in really good condition. Move around to the side. Let's go ahead and start it up. I always forget how we do this. There we go. Just so you can give it a here. Around the front, it doesn't look like any of the bumpers or anything, any collisions of any sort, man. This is a solid vehicle. You don't get vehicles in here like this very often that we don't have to touch up, we don't have to do a bunch of work to. Again, let you look at that windshield there. Real nice. Even the wipers look to be fairly new. So, hey, whoever it was definitely took care of the vehicle. And Mr. William, I'll meet you on the inside of the car. All right, William, here we are again on the inside of the vehicle, or now for the first time. Don't know how tall you are, bud, but I'm 6'2", and it seems like there's plenty of space. I don't imagine you'll have a family of 8 hanging out in here, but it's definitely doable and usable. The interior is really nice here. I can tell. The first things that I always look for, William, just personally myself, is I always check these areas here. It kind of tells me if the people in the vehicle were smokers or not. Doesn't look like there are any burns, no cigarette burns on the seats or anything like that. No wear and tear on the leather. Center console still nice and clean, very well taken care of. Let's see if we can't get, yeah, big deep cargo space. Get my whole forearm in there, and I'm a big old wet noodle. Looks like we do have, let's go through some of the doohickeys here. Okay, so we do have area controlled heating and central air, as well as automated parking brake. We have your hands-free talk configuration, as well as your cruise control and the ability to work through your dash here. You can see it moves through. Well, let's go back down so that we can confirm right there at 30,000 miles. Automatic lock, which is standard. Push start activate. A nice LED screen here. Don't mind the flicker. That is just on my camera because it's a piece of crap. Your source ability, your tunes. It looks like I'm not seeing an auxiliary plug, but we do have the 12-volt plug here, as well as a USB connection. You have your console here that does still have the factory book in it, and a couple of things just for your vehicle. Moving along to the back seat, doesn't look, oh, here again we've got your a little sunglass place. That's always nice to have. I wouldn't call it absolutely necessary, but definitely fun. All the lights seem to be in working order. The AC runs really, really well. I like these big panels here. I don't see that very often in And vehicles, usually they're like right here or on the side here. They have their whole own space to be usable. Like here on the side, there's just like a sizable big thing that I can almost like use my whole hand to move around. Moving around to the back here, we got the back seat. Again, all the upholstery, man, looks really sound and nice. Looks really clean. Doesn't look like there's any wear and tear or rips on the seat belts. That's another thing I try to look for, just to see, you know, how used was it. A lot of people can clean seats, but a lot of people can't replace seat belts. A lot of people can clean floors, but they don't think about the roof and the upholstery that comes overhead and just odd things like that. I'm not sure what this is. It could be a speaker. It definitely doesn't have air coming out of it, but it's nice and cool in here, so it's really hard to tell. Let's see how we turn this AC up a little higher. There's definitely, here we go. I move the heat air up. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's definitely definitely strong. Definitely a good breeze coming through there. Move around. We've got your speakers. And I think that's about it, William. So I'm going to go ahead and send this over to you, bud. And I appreciate your time again. And this is Kai at Gulf Auto Direct in Wayland, Mississippi. And I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.